The city never slept, but for Ethan Montgomery, the nights were always lonely. The glow of the skyscrapers reflected in his whiskey glass as he gazed out over the city from his luxury hotel penthouse. Power, money, and success meant nothing when he closed his eyes and felt the emptiness inside him. And then, he saw her. A mysterious woman entered the hotel bar as if she belonged there. Her red dress flowed like a river of desire, and her eyes, shadowed by a veil of mystery, scanned the room with careful precision. Every move she made exuded confidence and seduction. Ethan couldn't look away. It was as if she had been created to challenge him. To awaken him. He moved toward her, driven by an impulse he hadn't felt in a long time. "You look lost." His voice was deep, laced with intrigue. She lifted her eyes to meet his, a subtle smile playing on her lips. "And if I am?" she replied, swirling the rim of her wine glass with delicate fingers. "Then I hope you'll let me help you find your way." Ethan leaned in slightly, his presence closing the space between them. The woman chuckled softly and extended her hand. "Isabella." Ethan took her hand, feeling the electricity spark between them. "Ethan." The connection was instant, like a match striking against flame. Their conversation flowed like a game, filled with teasing words and unspoken promises. Isabella didn't give in easily, but Ethan was determined to unravel her mystery. Time seemed to stand still when he invited her upstairs to his penthouse. There was no hesitation, only pure, uncontainable desire. As soon as the door closed behind them, Isabella leaned against the wall, her eyes burning with anticipation. "What are you waiting for?" she whispered. Ethan needed no further encouragement. He moved toward her, his hands gripping her waist as his lips crashed into hers in a hungry kiss. The taste of wine mixed with the intoxicating sweetness of her mouth, and the way she molded against him only fueled the fire inside him. His shirt buttons were undone in a blur, her nails tracing the ridges of his chest, exploring every tense muscle brimming with need. Isabella was fire, and Ethan was ready to burn for her. The silk sheets welcomed them, bearing witness to every touch, every sigh, every muffled moan. The night became a whirlwind of pleasure and surrender, where there was no room for doubts or regrets. She made him forget everything. The world. The rules. Who he was. And for the first time in a long while Ethan felt alive. Morning arrived slowly, sunlight slipping through the curtains, caressing the tangled sheets. Ethan awoke to the lingering scent of her on his skin, a reminder of the unforgettable night. But Isabella was gone. Sitting up quickly, he searched for any sign of her. All he found was a small note on the nightstand. "Some nights aren't meant to last, only to be remembered." Isabella. Ethan clenched the note in his hand, a smirk curving on his lips. She may have disappeared, but the fire she ignited in him still burned. And now, he was determined to find her again.